Just walking up Brittany Street. It's a street over from where Tori and I live, and it really got hit hard, looks like. Don't see too many destroyed houses, but the trees and the power lines, looks like it's pretty torn up. I went down to the 5 Points to try to help out, which is how those things always are. You like show up and you feel really awkward, you don't know what to do. So I came armed with gloves and trash bags, and I asked a bunch of people if they needed help, and they just sort of had it all covered in their groups. So I did what doesn't get done really, and just started picking up that weird tiny debris that just gets smashed and rained on and blown around for years to come. I didn't feel like I was very helpful, but in the end I got like several large bags full of crap that's not going to be in the gutters for the rest of our life. So that was something. But if you do want to go down and help, I noticed some things. If you're handy with a chainsaw or tools, people need help like that, just getting rid of like trees that have fallen. If you have like wood chippers or things of that nature, that kind of gear is needed down there. If you have part 2, cut myself off. Back to things that you can do in Germantown or 5 Points or Lebanon or Mount Juliet or Putnam County, the places that got hit really hard. People need people with chainsaws and tree working tools, and if you're handy with any tools like that, you should probably go if you feel so inclined. People need pickup trucks. There's a lot of just like shit sitting by the road that needs to be hauled away to the dump and stuff like that. And you know, if you're intimidated or you feel like you're not very strong, you can't carry stuff, do what I did. Go with a bunch of trash bags and pick up weird shit off the road. Like that kind of shit. Or like weird insulation that's just gonna blow around for a long time. Or like styrofoam, things that are just like too small to seem important, but like get left behind and it just is shitty. Get that stuff. That's something. Let's just turn around and I don't know if you could see what that was. I don't have that little spinning around number. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. But yeah, this street, I like to jog down it. Now it's just torn to shreds, and I used to admire all the trees, and they're just gone. The ones that are left are just broken and shredded. It's hard to see it from a phone camera without the right telephoto lenses. It's pretty crazy. All of this was, I guess, what I could hear from my house, and I was like, whoa, is there a tornado? I don't have cable, and my internet wasn't connecting, and like my weather app wasn't connecting, and I don't have anything on my phone that's like weather alerts, or I don't think, unless it just is automatic. I never set that stuff up. But my friend Jared texted me, said that the tornado just passed by my house, and I guess it came through here, which is weird. It's like one street over, and thank God we're all right. Nothing happened on our street, you know, like the trash cans weren't even blown over. Everything was fine. And then over here, it just looks like bombs have been dropped. Tornadoes are just so weird like that. I just feel terrible for all the people that lost their property or had damage to their car. Most of all, obviously, for the people that were hurt or killed, but a lot of people lost their businesses and a lot of historic churches that were ruined, and it was pretty heartbreaking. Earlier I picked up some kids' Legos out of the yard and just wondered what happened to them. My friend Blair told me about their family that they knew that lives about a mile away from them, took cover in their basement, got their kids out of bed. They got woken up by that Amber Alert on their phone. When they came out of their basement, there was an upright piano on top of their children's bed. So it's weird. Yes, was it Monday afternoon? Everybody was just working in their little businesses, and I was just driving around admiring the neighborhood and thinking about how much I loved it and all the murals, and I didn't really know that it would all be crushed and rubble the next day. It's weird. I just kept having a weird feeling all day Monday, like a threat. I didn't know what it was. I was just paranoid about little things. Where was Crashing Towers card this time? Jesus, were you hiding out with the emergency broadcast system? This is Brittany Street. This is where I loved coming to jog when I ran. I'd go up Brittany and drive down Riverside. And it's a little charming street with beautiful trees, always flocks of songbirds, and now it just looks devastated. It's hard to even tell what we're really looking at. It's just piles of rubble, broken trees. This is the street over from me. Brittany Street. My house is basically right behind those woods. It's my street over there. All this is just a block over. Well, I take back what I said about Brittany Street. There are a lot of demolished houses. I had another trash bag on me, so I started picking up trash, and it was so sad. It was like broken pieces of somebody's china. It was probably the old lady. So there was a bunch of like old checks, and, like little depends and stuff. It's pretty gross. I'm gonna have to throw away my gloves, but I kept thinking like I need to go check out what happened down here, because that was so close to my house, and it was just terrifying to think that that was all going on right over here. But yeah, so many houses over here on Brittany and Riverside, big power towers down, transformers and all that. It's gonna take a while to get back to normal, but it will. The 5 Points was already looking better, but it still needs a lot of work. The street definitely needs a lot of work. Don't hesitate to go help old people. They need it.